test.
Začít něco novýho se zdá vždycky těžký.
Co ráč?
Ale ať ti to půjde jakkoliv, jedno je jistý. Že si to užiješ. Vítej v největší komunitě sázkařů. Tape Sport.
Jim Beam není jen pro ty, co chodí do gymu. Třeba Jim Beam magnézium proti únavě. Jim Beam maka pro fokus. Jim Beam kreatiny na sílu. A Jim Beam protein pro růst a regeneraci svalů. Jim Beam pro každý sport.
Dopřej si vrcholy s kvalitní podporou produktů pro aktivní život. Produkty Fit for You najdeš v každé drogerii Teta v celé České republice. Fit for You.
Nic nepotěší chlapa tak, jako láhev dobrýho pití. Alkohol.cz. Dobrý pití z celého světa.
Sport.sk. Žijeme športom.
pressure from the cops. It's funny how these things change because I never stop. Now I got another flag, see you later, adios. Big, big, big bag, so now all I do is lift weight.
Na svět a tento program se nedíváme černobíle. Jsme Refresher, hlas moderní generace.
Stargaze, to je ten nejlepší obsah na jednom místě, jako je DVTV, Čestmír Strakatý, Real Talk a mnoho dalšího. Sledujte jednotlivé tvůrce zdarma, nebo získejte přístup i k jejich prémiovému obsahu. Prozkoumejte vesmír zábavy na stargaze.com.
Oktagon MMA přichází znovu otřást Stuttgartem. Ostře sledovaná titulová bitva v královské těžké váze. Bulharský tank Lazar Toděv si svými výkony již podruhé zajistil souboj o žezlo Oktagonu. Nyní proti muži, který vždy splní, co řekne. Šampion polotěžké váhy Will Flery. Ten se po výhře nad Vémolou může stát historicky prvním držitelem pásu v těžké i polotěžké divizi Oktagonu. Jednu z nejlepších středních vah světa a jedničku divize Oktagonu Mahmuda Muradova čeká stěžejní bitva. Vítězství by ho pasovalo do pozice titulového vyzývatele. V cestě mu však stojí světová 90. Švýcarský samuraj Enomoto, který za sebou má tvrdé bitvy s nejlepšími ruskými zápasníky. Kat Němců Marek Bartl ukončil v prvním kole již 3 německé bojovníky v řadě. Za ně se mu přichází pomstit Jungwirthův parťák, německý popravčí Daniel Schwind. 5 zápasů neporažený Robin Frank zatím rozprášil každého, koho před něj postavili. První prohru se mu chystá nadělit velkohubý finalista Oktagon výzvy Anglie versus Irsko Dennis Frimpong, který se soupeřům umí pořádně zavrtat do hlavy. Po UFC a Bellatoru s 6 výhrami v řadě přichází do organizace hvězdný Alan Omer, jenž má na kontě 21 ukončení. Přesně takové borce však umí lovit polský tvrdák Lukáš Kopera. A v rámci Free Prelims střet mladých pušek Enz versus Bajrámy. Dámy a pánové, toto je Oktagon 68, Toděv versus Flery. Kup si pay-per-view, ať si kdekoliv a užij si turnaj z první řady na Oktagon TV.
Welcome to the official weigh-ins here for Oktagon 68. We are back in Stuttgart, returning after our last visit. That was Oktagon 55. But tomorrow night, the Hans-Martin Scheller Halle will open its doors one more time for Oktagon, and we will have 11 debutants on this card. On top of that, we have the return of the one and only Mr. Erbil, Alan Omar, and then we have heavyweight title business to deal with. We will find out who will be the new king of that heavyweight division. Will it be Lazar Todev from Bulgaria, or will the Irishman Will Fleury claim double champ status here in Stuttgart? So tomorrow you can still join us. There's limited tickets available. Go to octagontickets.de. You can tune in live, of course, on RTL Plus and around the world on octagon.tv. Tonight as well, we have a press conference you can join, and that will be on YouTube. That is at 6 o'clock. So before I get the weigh-ins underway, let's introduce the people on stage. Of course, our dynamic duo, our leaders, Mr. Pavel Neruda and Andrei Novotny. We have our beautiful Oktagon ladies, Jana and, of course, Teresa. And then our commission looking after the fighters and the scales, Vasco, of course, Pavel Vagante Tosh and Jan the Man Verbornik. So kicking us off tomorrow night, we have our YouTube free prelim. 2 fighters looking for their first victory in the Oktagon cage. Let's take a look at them before they step on the scale.
3 výhry, 3 ukončenia, 3 porážky a 3. zápas v Oktagone. Zdá sa, že číslo 3 je pre Kevina Enza magické. Držiteľ čierneho pásu BJJ však v doterajších dueloch nestihol predviesť svoje zručnosti na zemi. Tentokrát už nechce nechať rozhodnutie na bodových rozhodcov.
Oh, and now looking for this. Oh, he gets it. What a moment. But that's not... Oh my goodness. That was a moment, the crowd on their feet.
Jeho súper Benny Bajrami má rovnako 100% úspešnosť ukončení.
Oh, and now charging for the takedown, great hits, but he gets it.
Naposledy chce pridať 7. výhru pred zaplnenou O2 arénou, no duel mu nie tak úplne vyšiel. Pošle Enza k zemi pred limitom, alebo naopak padne do pasce skúseného grapplera?
Let's welcome first to the scale, the prodigy, Benny Bayrami. 23 years of age from Dusseldorf, Germany. Representing that UFD gym, Mo Grabinski, of course, one of his trainers and coaches. 9 pro fights, 6 wins in there, all by finish. You look at it as well, 5 knockouts, 1 submission. Stepped in on short notice. That was Oktagon 65, went up a weight class as well to take on Petr Gabal. Now looking for his first win in Oktagon. 73 kilogram catch weight. 72.9 for Benny Bayrami. There we go, the prodigy makes weight, a very unique energy as well. Started boxing age 11, then moved into mixed martial arts age 13, and then had his first fight age 14. Interesting stat here, has never been subbed in competition. Now, let's welcome his opponent, Kevin Violence. 26 years of age from Dresden in Germany. Dresden stand up, representing that Spitfire gym, Berlin. 3rd fight for Oktagon, looking for his first victory. A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. In fact, the youngest Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt in Germany. Held titles in the domestic scene. German amateur champ and silver in the IMAF Worlds as well. Needs to hit 73 kilos. 73.9. Kevin Enns needs to hit 73 on the money. He will have 2 hours to do so. Again, you can keep up with all the action, the news, and any updates on any of the weigh-ins on our social media. Go to Oktagon MMA on Instagram. And of course, this fight will be our YouTube free prelim. You can watch it live and for free to whet your appetite. Now let's bring these guys together. Two top talents from Germany kicking off the card tomorrow night in Stuttgart. Benny Bayrami versus Kevin Violence. Love that fight. Great characters, great respect. Again, Kevin will have 2 hours from that moment. He stepped on the scale to make that 0.9 down to hit the 73 limit. Next up, 2 more debutantes into the black and yellow cage. Let's welcome first Kamila Shimkova. 35 years of age from Prague, representing Budbak Gym, making an Oktagon debut. 6 pro fights, 3 wins in there, 1 by finish as well, 1 by knockout. That last fight was in December on Heroes Gate, won that by decision. 61.6 under the 61.7 limit. Shimkova makes weight. Fantastic stuff. Next up, let's welcome from Stuttgart, Iron Fist herself, Alina Dalaslan. 24 years of age from Stuttgart, Germany, representing, stepping into the cage as well. What a 2024 she had. IMAF 2024 world champ, German amateur champ as well. Needs to hit 61.7. Again, look at this. Baden-Württemberg boxing champ in 2024. And get this one, German beach wrestling champ. Haven't seen many beaches in Stuttgart, but we have our champ of the beach wrestling before us. Also started off in kickboxing, age 16, went 11-0 in combat sports with that one, and began MMA age 22. On top of all those achievements, a student of economics and works here in Stuttgart for Mercedes-Benz. Needs to hit 61.7. 61.7, Iron Fist makes weight. A remarkable story behind her as well. We're looking forward to telling that tomorrow. You can tune in as well, making that debut. The first of our Stuttgart fighters to walk out into that Martin Haller. And again, look at that IMAF champion, 5-0 as an amateur, taking on as well. Look at that, the German MMA amateur champion as well. And tomorrow night she'll make her professional debut inside the Oktagon cage. Again, you can get tickets still limited available, oktagontickets.de. Or you can also tune in live on RTL Plus and of course Oktagon.tv. There we go. We can get a photo quickly there and then we'll bring you together. Now we bring these ladies together after you. Kamila Shimkova versus Alina Dalaslan. Superb stuff. Next up, we move to a catchweight bout set at 88 kilograms. Another debutant. Let's welcome him now, Eric Slow Lorenz. 24 from Magdeburg in Germany, representing Grizzly Gym under Alex Kruger, making his Oktagon debut, made his pro debut and won that successfully. Won that by first round TKO back in November. 87.4 there for Eric Lorenz. Lorenz under the 88 limit. Now, a man that was in the cage just 2 weeks ago, back on the scales. Let's welcome him, Daniel Ligoski. 27 years of age from Třinec in Czech Republic, just 14 days removed from that Oktagon debut. That was Oktagon 67, finished Dominik Schober in the first round by TKO. Schober with 23 more professional fights than Ligoski. 87.8. Ligoski makes weight for the second time in 2 weeks. Czech Republic versus Germany tomorrow here in Stuttgart. Daniel Ligoski versus Eric Lorenz. Again, Ligoski fought just 2 weeks ago. He said on the mic to Andre, he said, I'll be ready whenever. That call came just a week ago, and tomorrow night he will make that walk once again. Now, we have a featherweight contest. Very excited about this one. Let's welcome now Joel Batobo. 27 years of age, representing pound for pound Munich, making his Oktagon debut. 4-0 as a pro, 3 finishes in there as well, 2 submissions, 1 knockout. Former champion at featherweight in the domestic promotion as well. 66.1, makes weight. Joel Batobo debuting tomorrow night, taking on one of the rising stars from the Czech Republic. Let's welcome him now, Jakub Batfalski. 22 years of age from Ostrava in the Czech Republic, representing that fighting club Ostraga, Draculino and Kickwolf. 7 fights, 6 wins, 5 finishes in there as well, 3 knockouts, 2 submissions. 66 on the money for Jakub Batfalski. What a featherweight contest this is. Joel Batobo versus Batfalski. There we go, featherweight fireworks. Now moving to the bantamweight division. Let's welcome the Karate Kid, Elvis Silva. 35 years of age from Rio de Janeiro in Brazil, representing Team Nova União and 89 MMA, making his Oktagon debut. Czech fans will know this guy from PML, a 36-second KO of Filip Maček. That's the second fastest in PML history. Needs to hit 61.7. 61.6 for the Karate Kid. The Karate Kid, named that, was the youngest black belt in karate. His daddy's a grandmaster, 12 years of age. Got that black belt. Now taking on this man as well, well known to Oktagon fans. Let's welcome him to the scale, Roman Paulus. 24 years of age from Slovakia, representing Spartacus Fight Gym, Oktagon Challenge Season 5 winner, undefeated at bantamweight as well, and on that 3-fight win streak. All wins, all 3 of those come by rear naked choke, including that last one, Oktagon 63 over Jane Kulmala. Needs to hit 61.7. 61.5 for Roman Paulus. Makes weight. He was also the 3rd fighter in Oktagon history to fight in 3 weight classes: lightweight, featherweight, and bantamweight. Strelček, and I think, of course, Bartel, the only others to do 3 weight classes. joint number, highest number of takedowns defended. Hey, brother. We'll bring them together. A Slovakia versus Brazil matchup. Roman Paulus versus Elvis Silva. Excited for that one indeed. Can Paulus extend that win streak to 4, or will Elvis Silva make that a successful debut? Now, in the words of the modern poet, guess who's back? Let's welcome him to the scale. The menace, Dennis Frimpong. Here he comes, 30 years of age, from Ireland by way of Ghana, representing Manchester top team and Dublin Combat Academy. Finalist in England versus Ireland Octagon Challenge, and 2 wins inside the Octagon cage, both by decision. 1 Octagon 56 over Callum Mully, and then Jan Shirocki victory at Octagon 52. 70.7. 70.7, the menace back. A new man, newly married man as well. We'll congratulate you on that, my friend. Returning to the cage, looking for another victory here. Again, 2 wins inside Octagon, and he'll be looking for the 3rd tomorrow night. Now, let's welcome his opponent from Stuttgart, Robin Frank. 26 years of age from Stuttgart, representing 24/7 Gym and Stallion MMA. 5-0 as a pro, undefeated for 4.5 years. 4 finishes in there as well. 3 knockouts, 1 submission, including the knockout, the 15-second viral question mark kick in his last fight. He's hit 70.8. 70.9 as it is. We will step him into the cage. Again, last fight was back in November. That knockout went viral, question mark kick in just 15 seconds. He's held belts on the domestic scene, been kickboxing since the age of 16, and also represented VfB Stuttgart as a youth player in football. Needs to hit 70.8. 70.8 for Robin Frank. Stuttgart's own Frank will make that walk tomorrow night, making his debut against none other than Dennis "The Menace" Frimpong. Again, that record 5-0, undefeated for 4.5 years. And tomorrow night he'll try and extend that streak against Dennis Frimpong in his home city. We'll bring these guys together now. Hey, welcome.
Go look at the floor again. Go look at the floor again. Go look at the floor again. Go look at the floor. You don't need to open it. Don't go look at the floor again. We're not going to see anything tomorrow. You're going to see the canvas. That's about it, mate. Everyone's going to see the bottom of your feet.
Okay, that's it.
Frimpong is back. There we go. Weighing fun once more. We have Frimpong in the house, taking on the debutant Robin Frank. They will have some final words tonight. 1 more stare down to go as well. That will be on the press conference at 6 o'clock tonight. You're good. You relax. Take the rest of the day off. There you go. So that fight's going down tomorrow night here in Stuttgart. Can Robin Frank make it a successful debut, or will Frimpong back up those words? We will find out. Don't worry, mate. Just the camera. It's all good. Moving on. Let's welcome now, making his debut, Real Steel himself, Andreas Stoll. 36 years of age. From Sweden, 22 fight veteran as well. Been in the ACB cage, Cage Warriors, UFC veteran. 17 pro wins in there with 8 finishes, 7 knockouts, 1 submissions, with wins over the likes of Christian Jungwirth, Lewis Long, and Albus Magomedov as well. First man not just to beat Magomedov, but also to finish him inside the cage. Stepping on the scales, needs to hit 77.6. 77.5 for Andreas Stoll. Now, let's welcome his opponent, Yesin Abukus Ayari. Yesin, 32 years of age, from Nuremberg in Germany. Original fight gym. He is representing 23 fight veteran and former UFC fighter. 17 pro wins as well, 12 finishes in there, 8 by submission. 77.2, Ayari makes weight. What a contest. Sweden versus German. Jessen Ajari versus Andreas Stahl. We move now to the business end of the card. This a fight that has been made for us. Let's take a look at the two fighters before they step on the scale.
Sebavedomý československý bojovník Marek Bartel prichádza na horúcu nemeckú pôdu v Stuttgarte. Po úspešnom reštarte kariéry sa rozhodol bojovať mimo domova a právom si môže hovoriť kat nemeckých bojovníkov. V prvých kolách ukončil Solary aj Brajšory. Tretí mal byť práve Christian Jungwirth, no kvôli jeho zraneniu ho nahradil Daniel Schwind. Tento 26-ročný finisher má 100% úspešnosť ukončení a ani raz sa nepozrel do tretieho kola. Rovnako agresívne sa pokúsi zdolať aj veterána Oktagonu. Dokáže Schwind využiť výhodu domáceho prostredia a pomstiť svojich krajanov? Alebo Bartel pridá ďalší nemecký skalp?
So let's welcome first to the scale Daniel Schwind. 26 years of age from Stuttgart, representing Kong's Gym, was set to fight Radovan Uška in that rematch. Now will be stepping in for Jungwirth to take on Marek Bartel. 6-2 as a pro, all 6 wins by finish, 5 knockouts and 1 submission. 81.9 under the 82 limit for Schwind. There we go. One half of this fight set and ready. Let's welcome his opponent, Marek Bartel. 31 years of age from the Czech Republic by way of Slovakia, representing the OFA Gym and Jiu-Jitsu Academy Bratislava. 26 pro fights in mixed martial arts, 13 victories, 7 knockouts and 4 submissions. Has been nicknamed the German Executioner after his last 3 victories over his German adversaries. You got the Kevin Hangs fight, Octagon 39 by KO, Salaya, Octagon 60 by TKO, and then the inverted triangle, the only one in Octagon history at Octagon 64. 81.6 for Marek Bartel. Makes weight, and again 3-0 against Germans so far in his Octagon rise, and again back, move up to welterweight, looking absolutely phenomenal. We will bring these guys together. He was set to face Jungwirth. Now he will face Jungwirth's main training partner. Hey, brother. Nice to see you. Did someone say fight of the night? Daniel Schwind versus Marek Bartel. So excited for this one. Again, they were both at different opponents up to, I think, 2 weeks ago. Then they've switched across. Uška was supposed to face Schwind, Bartel, Jungwirth. Now they will face each other tomorrow night in the cage. Next up, we have someone debuting. We have the Swiss Samurai. Let's welcome him to the scale, Yasubi Enomoto. 41 years of age from Zurich in Switzerland, representing the Enomoto Gym. A 38-fight veteran with 23 professional fights and a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. Fought around the world in Japan, Russia, wins over Shturkov, Mikhail Rogozin. Hits 84 on the money for Enomoto. Big wins as well over there in Russia. Ivan Shturkov, Mikhail Rogozin, Abubakar Vagayev. And nicknamed the Samurai, his great-grandfather was indeed a samurai. How cool is that? Mine was a train driver. There we go, Enomoto stepping in again on short notice. A couple of weeks to step in and take on this man. Let's welcome him now, Mahmoud Muradov. 35 years of age from Prague by way of Uzbekistan, representing MMA Ankos, MMA Monster. 36 fight pro with 27 wins and 20 finishes. 84.3 for Muradov. The highest ranked fighter in Octagon as well, ranked number 36 in the world. Undefeated in the Octagon cage, 3-0, returned against Scott Askham. That was back at Octagon 61. There we go. The Swiss Samurai Enomoto versus Muradov. World-class middleweight contest going down tomorrow night here in Stuttgart. Next up is our co-main event. Let's welcome the debutant from Poland, Łukasz Kopera. 36 years of age from Łódź in Poland, making his debut, 19 pro fights, 11 wins in there, 3 knockouts, 5 submissions as well. Has been fought in the ACA cage, a Cage Warriors veteran. Started with judo, age 12. Is a brown belt in that discipline, holds wins over the likes of Lukas Rajewski. 73.9 for Łukasz Kopera. There we go, making weight and looking to make his debut. Has never been submitted in the cage and has 4 first-round finishes under his belt as well. And again, 19 fight pro veteran, 11 wins. Łukasz, this way, my friend. Nice to see you. There we go, Łukasz Kopera. Now we welcome back to the scales, back to competition, a man who has waited 4 years for this moment. Let's give it to him now, Alan Omar. 36 years of age from Stuttgart, former UFC, former Bellator veteran, first ever BAMMA featherweight champ on a 5-fight win streak, but that last fight was in 2020, the 10th of October, finished Ryan Scope. Since then, he has been the survivor of a brain tumor and now has recovered 1,610 days since that last fight. And tomorrow night, he will make the walk, the perfect storm, into the Martin Hanshalle. 73.9, Alan Omar makes weight, set for an emotional return tomorrow night. Nice to see you, brother. This is our co-main event of the evening. Łukasz Kopera versus Alan Omar. Alan, can I grab a quick word? I just want to speak to you. An emotional journey, 4 years in the making. Just tell us, how does it feel to be back? I know the weigh-in's the least fun part, but what does it feel like to be finally getting ready to step back in the cage?
Greatest feeling in the world. The greatest feeling a man can feel. Absolutely. It feels like I was in a cage a week ago. So there's no ring rust, there's nothing. It's just pure fighting tomorrow evening, and I'm really happy to be here.
For it to happen in Stuttgart as well, it feels like a perfect storm. For it to be in your home city, where your gym is, where you've, carved your own legacy in this city. What does it feel like to be here? And do you have a message for the fans of Stuttgart?
My message is just expect a firework. A crazy fight, explosive fight. Expect me being there in the best shape of my life.
We're so excited to see you back. An incredible story. And Jenny, give it one more time. Alan Omar. 4 years in the making, phenomenal. Goosebumps, absolute goosebumps. If you know anything about that story, the faith he has had to have in himself and the people around him to make that walk once more, it is truly incredible. On the incredible theme, we have one more fight to go. This to see who will finally take that heavyweight crown. Let's take a look at the 2 athletes before they step on the scale.
V Stuttgarte spoznáme nového kráľa ťažkej váhy. O uvoľnený titul prichádza zabojovať bulharský klenot Lazar Todev. Ten dlhodobo patrí k tomu najlepšiemu, čo ťažká váha Oktagonu ponúka. Pred 2 rokmi bojoval o titul, no v 5-kolovej bitve podľahol.
Dobrá zadní Todeva, ešte jedna. Je tam pokus, vteřinu před koncem kola. Lazar, the Punisher, Todev.
Tentoraz však výzvu prijal Will Fleury. Neohrozený Ír v minulom roku ovládol poloťažkú váhu, keď postupne zdolal Daniela Škora, Pala Langera a napokon v titulovom súboji aj Carlosa Vémolu. Teraz má v pláne niečo ešte väčšie. Stať sa 3. double champom Oktagonu po Kejtovi a Buchingerovi.
Let's welcome first to the scale from Ireland, Will Fleury. 36 years of age from Tipperary in Ireland by way of SBG Ireland in Dublin. Undisputed light heavyweight champ, making his debut at heavyweight, looking to become the first Irish double champ in Oktagon history. Needs to hit under 120.2. How are we doing, Jan? 107.9 for Will Fleury. Spud Life in action. There we go. Nice to see you, brother. There we go. Will Fleury, a smile on his face. Now let's welcome his opponent, the Punisher, Lazar Todev. 29 years of age from Stuttgart by way of Bulgaria. Second time fighting for this heavyweight title, but the stars have aligned. It will happen here in his home city of Stuttgart. 17 pro fights, 11 wins, 9 finishes. 109.3 for Todev. We have an official heavyweight fight. This, for all the marbles, will bring you guys together. There you go, brother. Fleury versus Todev, set and ready for our main event tomorrow night here in Stuttgart. Let me grab a quick word. Let me speak to you first of all. Let's speak to you first, Will. How's heavyweight life, my friend? This is a strange way and experience, right?
Yeah, it's easy. It's grand. Yeah, feel fine.
Listen. So look, you got the light heavyweight belt on your shoulder. You're looking to add the heavyweight belt to it tomorrow. Just give us your thoughts on what we can expect in the cage in Stuttgart tomorrow.
It's going to be an incredible fight. I can't wait to put on this performance. I've been working my whole life to have this legacy, to have this performance in front of me. And yeah, tune in tomorrow night. You'll see exactly what Will Fleury is about.
One prediction. Come on, how are we going to see it finish?
Late second round TKO.
Second round TKO. Will Fleury, we will see you tomorrow night in the cage. Lazar Todev, my friend, we are back. There's a smile on your face, fighting for the title in Stuttgart as well. Give us your thoughts on this fight and what it means to fight for it in Stuttgart.
It's nice to be here, you know. My first fight in Germany was before 10 years ago here in Stuttgart, and finally it's good to be back in this event, and I'm happy about Saturday night and about the energy of the people. I'm ready, and I'm here to bring the biggest show of the year.
You're taking on Will Fleury. Give us your thoughts on him as an opponent, and how do you predict you getting that belt around your waist?
I'm gonna finish him, and he knows it. He knows it.
There we go. Lazar Todev. Cannot wait for this. This is our main event. Will Fleury versus Lazar Todev. Thank you, brother. Goes down tomorrow night here, Oktagon 68 in Stuttgart. Our second event, there is still limited tickets available, oktagontickets.de. We've got the press conference tonight. For more fun and games, tune in at 6 o'clock. But tomorrow night, Oktagon 68. Do not miss it.
Oktagon MMA přichází znovu otřást Stuttgartem. Ostře sledovaná titulová bitva v královské těžké váze. Bulharský tank Lazar Todev si svými výkony již podruhé zajistil souboj o žezlo Oktagonu. Nyní proti muži, který vždy splní, co řekne. Šampion polotěžké váhy Will Fleury. Ten se po výhře nad Vémolou může stát historicky prvním držitelem pásu v těžké i polotěžké divizi Oktagonu. Jednu z nejlepších středních vah světa a jedničku divize Oktagonu Mahmuda Muradova čeká stěžejní bitva. Vítězství by ho pasovalo do pozice titulového vyzývatele. V cestě mu však stojí světová 90. Švýcarský samuraj Enomoto, který za sebou má tvrdé bitvy s nejlepšími ruskými zápasníky. Kat Němců Marek Bartl ukončil v prvním kole již 3 německé bojovníky v řadě. Za ně se mu přichází pomstít Jungwirthův parťák, německý popravčí Daniel Schwind. 5 zápasů neporažený Robin Frank zatím rozprášil každého, koho před něj postavili. První prohru se mu chystá nadělit velkohubý finalista Oktagon výzvy Anglie versus Irsko Dennis Frimpong, který se soupeřům umí pořádně zavrtat do hlavy. Po UFC a Bellatoru s 6 výhrami v řadě přichází do organizace hvězdný Alan Omer, jenž má na kontě 21 ukončení. V Přesně takové borce však umí lovit polský tvrdák Lukáš Kopera. A v rámci Free Prelims střet mladých pušek Ens versus Bajrámy. Dámy a pánové, toto je Oktagon 68, Toděv versus Flery. Kup si pay-per-view, ať si kdekoliv a užij si turnaj z první řady na Oktagon TV.
Začít něco novýho se zdá vždycky těžký.
Co ráč?
Ale ať ti to půjde jakkoliv, jedno je jistý. Že si to užiješ. Vítej v největší komunitě sázkařů. Tape Sport.
Jim Beam není jen pro ty, co chodí do gymu. Třeba Jim Beam magnézium proti únavě. Jim Beam maka pro fokus. Jim Beam kreatiny na sílu. A Jim Beam protein pro růst a regeneraci svalů. Jim Beam pro každý sport.
Dopřej si vrcholy s kvalitní podporou produktů pro aktivní život. Produkty Fit for You najdeš v každé drogerii Teta v celé České republice. Fit for You.
Nic nepotěší chlapa tak, jako láhev dobrýho pití. Alkohol.cz. Dobrý pití z celého světa.
Šport.sk. Žijeme športom.
Na svět a tento program se nedíváme černobíle. Jsme Refresher, hlas moderní generace.
Stargaze, to je ten nejlepší obsah na jednom místě, jako je DVTV, Čestmír Strakatý, Real Talk a mnoho dalšího. Sledujte jednotlivé tvůrce zdarma, nebo získejte přístup i k jejich prémiovému obsahu. Prozkoumejte vesmír zábavy na stargaze.com.